Hey y'all, it's my 339th video journal slash journey. I made a mistake yesterday and said it was my 337th when in reality it was my 338th, and my friend, she called me on that, so that was a mistake. But anyway, it's my 339th video journal slash journey, and I do have something to talk about today, and that is group consciousness or mass consciousness. And especially with the recent elections happening, and the stuff going on in North Dakota with the pipeline and all that stuff. And really, anytime you turn on the news, all we see is bad things happening in the news. So, first of all, I would highly recommend for you to stay away from the news. I have a hard time being able to do that because I go to my great aunts and uncles every night, and that's all they have on constantly is the news. So I try to stay in the other room and avoid it, or just ignore it while it's on. But eventually, some of that stuff gets into your subconscious if you're constantly listening to it. So stay away from the news, especially first thing in the morning and before you go to bed, because you want to start your day off with positive things and you want to end your day with positive things, none of which you're going to find in the news. So, that being said, group consciousness or mass consciousness, and all the bad things we see around us is a culmination of everyone's thoughts and ideas. So in other words, there's momentum. There's momentum in thought through the masses, because thought is energy and everything is energy and we're all connected. So with all the bad things that we see, if we're focusing on the bad things, we're going to keep attracting more bad things. So just to give an example with the politics, and I was guilty of this myself. I still go to the immortal way of thinking and forget to pull myself back into the immortal way of thinking. But say, for instance, you are pro one person and anti the other person. What you want to do is focus on being pro the person that you want to see elected and stay away from being anti the other person. Because wherever your thoughts go, your energy flows. So if you're constantly thinking about why the other person is so bad, and you're expending so much energy on why they're so bad, then you're taking away the energy that you could be expending on why the other person is so good. And it doesn't matter. Energy goes to where your thoughts flow. So the universe doesn't distinguish what is right and wrong. It only goes by the energy. So whatever we feel might be right or wrong, that's on us. It has nothing to do with the universe. The universe just focuses wherever the energy is focused. So in anything in your life, no matter what it is, try to focus on the positive things. Try to stay away from the negative things. And I have to tell myself this all the time. So don't feel like you're the only one, because I myself, and this is something I'm working on daily. So it's something I try to stay conscious of on a daily basis. And most people don't. So don't feel bad if that's kind of, what's happening in your life. You kind of are gravitating toward seeing negative things. Even in your news feed, if you have people constantly bombarding you with negative things in your news feed on Facebook, is what I'm talking about here, unfollow them. You don't have to unfriend them. There's a way to unfollow people without unfriending them. So I'm getting a phone call from my sons, so I'm going to have to cut this short, but the whole point was mass consciousness. So if we all start to focus on negative things, that's what's going to begin to grow in the world around us. Right now we're so bombarded with negativity, and that's what we're focusing on. The negativity in the world is increasing. So we want to I hope y'all heard me through that phone call coming in, because I have my Bluetooth on, so I don't know how that's affecting the feed, but that was my son, so I'll call him right back. But anyway, just please focus on positive things. If something negative creeps up in your mind and you can't seem to get it off your mind, then do something different to take your mind off of it. So maybe turn on one of your favorite songs, or call a friend or family member, and talk about something that's completely off of that subject. Don't, keep bringing up, I've had a bad day at work today, and then go around and tell everybody about how bad your day was at work. Just whatever it was that happened bad, take 5 minutes and go through your mind and get it out of your mind, and then move on with something positive for the day. So stay focused on positivity, and more positivity will come to you. So I'm sending out love, light, and healing energy. Ask that you please pass it on, and I have to call my sons because I have a story I want to read to them. So, good night, y'all, and until tomorrow, I hope you have a good one.